Greetings and welcome to each and every one of you. I trust you are doing well. This is Dr. John David. At this moment, what I would like to really do is that I want to basically show you an hypothesis, which is an overview of the Bitcoin market. And I believe that Bitcoin market basically controlling a lot of the different altcoin as the market begin to move downward. We can see a lot of the altcoins follow suit. Now, please understand, all right, I'm not giving you any financial advice here, but I just want to give you an overview while I'm waiting for the market to actually, for the new candle to be formed. I'm looking at the 4 hours here, all right. I'm looking at the 4 hours here, so let me just quickly get these things and show you, all right. This is a 4 hours time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, we can see that at the moment, the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin movement still respect the ascending channel, right? So we have the ascending channel over here. It is still basically moving within the ascending channel, and we can see at the moment, right? You can see this. There is a candle here. Let me just make these things bigger for you, all right? So you can see there is a candle here, and this is basically, if we see the past 4 hours and also the past 4 hours, this is a total of 8 hours here. We can see that there is basically a indecisiveness in the pattern, right? So we saw that the market were actually coming down, coming down, and now we saw an indecisiveness of the market. And even if you look into the volume, right, the volume is actually reducing. So we can see basically the sellers are starting to lose momentum, right? So in order to confirm this, I need to wait for the next candle to be formed. So if we look at the time over here, UTC, which is 7:57. If we look into the candle started at about 4 o'clock New York time. So by 8 o'clock, which is about 2 minutes plus, we will be able to see a new candle that is formed. Now, if the new candle, if the new candle is green, all right, if the new candle is green, then we are waiting for the momentum of this candle. So if this candle that has been formed, is green, I believe that the buyers is basically coming on board once again, all right? So what we can see overall, right, although the market is bullish, but sellers are still, sellers are still trying to dominate. But at the end of it, we can see that there is basically, the market actually came down all the way, all right, all the way to about 44,000, and then it went up, all right, and at the moment it's still within the ascending channel. So now, what I am really looking at, is that if the market, if the sellers are dominating, and if the market starts to weaken, right, we are expecting the price, to retest at 43,500, all right, 43,500. Now, if we look, into a bigger time frame, let's go for the daily time frame. If we look into the daily time frame, all right, we can see over here, right, we can see over here that this is quite a bullish, bullish downside, or a bullish candle over here in terms of the daily time frame, right? But if we look into the volume, right, the volume is quite already weakened, right? So this is an important indicator to show us whether this market, if we look probably tomorrow, right, the market probably will still stay sideways. I think looking at the market at this moment, we can see probably it will still stay sideways in terms of a daily time frame. But if we look into a 4-hour time frame, we can see that in 4-hour time frame, right, the market is actually weakening, all right? The market is actually weakening. So this is just to give you a quick overview of what really happening over here. I'm just waiting. I think in another basically few seconds, we're going to see a new candle being formed here. All right, can you see that? Now this is a new candle that has been formed, so that's confirmed. Can you see that? Now it is basically coming outside of the ascending channel a little bit, but we're going to give some time. Let's confirm this on a 1-hour candle. Can you see that? So this is a 1-hour candle, right? So we can see on a 1-hour candle, this candle, this candle is coming down, all right, coming down. But at the moment, it is still within, all right, it is still within the support level, the support level. So we have to wait. We have to wait for a few hours, all right, for a few hours to see the progress of this candle, whether the seller is going to be weakened, all right, is this going to be weakening, or we're going to see a reversal very soon. So let's get back to the 4 hours, okay? So in 4 hours, so that simply means, right, within the next 4 hours, let me just make this thing and show you a bigger picture over here, right? So we just can see, right, for the next 4 hours, probably market will be still moving sideways. All right, market will be still moving sideways. So the worst case scenario here that I can see, if the market actually break down, all right, if the market breaks down, then we can basically look forward for the 43,500. Now if the 43,000 doesn't hold, okay, doesn't hold, then we might see Bitcoin price can actually come down and retest 42,000 once again. Now, what is the upward scenario? If you look into the upward scenario, right, this is what I'm looking at this moment. All right, so if we look into the upward scenario, I'm expecting, all right, if Bitcoin basically recovers, okay, it has to retest the resistance at about 48,000 before we can see a breakaway and move towards 52,700. All right, so this will be a very, very important, I will say, resistance level for Bitcoin to actually break. And I think this is an emotional resistance, all right, a psychological resistance over here, and this resistance has to break. It has already retest, okay, about twice. All right, about twice, and we expect it to retest again. And if this retest again, then we might be able to see a strong move upward, right? A strong move upward. But please understand, okay, this correction is expected. All right, this correction is expected, and I believe, all right, this kind of correction, if you look into it, right, if you look into it, this kind of correction is expected, okay, especially when the market is actually moving upward and there is a lot of manipulation by the whales and also the retail player. Now, please understand, the market is not what we think, right? There is supply and demand, but at the same time, the whales can actually manipulate the market. They can actually take profit at certain level, and thereafter they might be doing an averaging. Can you see that? So what we are seeing here, probably an averaging by the whales and the retail players. All right, so they can actually come in, and even the institutionalized player, right, they can come in and now they might be doing an averaging. So when they do an averaging, what is going to happen is that they're going to push the price, okay, higher. So when the price goes up, what happened now? They will then liquidate once again, and thereafter we will see another averaging taking place. Now, this is how the market moves. This is how the whole behavioral, okay, that's why I said this is basically a behavioral resistance and the support that we are seeing taking place when come to Bitcoin itself. So this is a very, very interesting development. So I hope that you can understand the overall overview of the Bitcoin market, and also you understand the expectation. If the market comes down, where are we looking at the next support? And when the market goes up, where are we looking at the next resistance, right? Now, this is a very, very important. If you are trading and so on, you need to know when to short, when to long. You need to know when, if you are basically an hodlers, okay, you are just buying to keep it. So you should know when you want to do averaging, for example, right? You want to know when you want to do averaging. Now, averaging is a powerful principle. There's a video that I've done on dollar cost averaging. You may find that video in my YouTube channel, Wealth Makers Alliance. Go and study, because dollar cost averaging is one of the powerful methods, okay, for you to really make consistent return, or consistent return in terms of investment. Okay, when you are investing into a cryptocurrency, it is always safer for you to do a dollar cost averaging, so that you can basically, okay, have a better holding cost, averaging holding cost, and that actually helps you to recover, and that it actually helps you to really do well in the crypto market itself, and that keeps you safe, right? Safe from the volatility of the market and so on. So this is just to give you a very, very quick overview, so that I just want to make sure that you understand the expectation, right? The expectation when the market is ascending and the market is actually declining. Okay, so what is the expectation? So look forward, okay, for this resistance, and also for this support level, so that you can be prepared with the movement that is taking place. So what am I expecting these few days? Probably market will be still moving sideways. All right, market can move horizontal, it can move sideways, but overall, okay, even if we get back into the daily chart, uh, if we get back into the hourly chart, okay, let me just get back. Okay, maybe let me just do a year to date year. Okay, a year to date year. Now, if I look from the year to date, you can see, all right, you can see over here. If I just put a line over here, all right, we can see that the volume is actually reducing. All right, the volume, okay, the volume is actually reducing. Now, this is a very, very key important information so that we understand from the daily time frame, right, what is really happening here. So from a daily time frame, we can see that the volume is actually going down. Now, if we look at this moment, okay, the red candle, or what I call a red army, is basically in control. So we can probably see that the momentum of the buy of the seller is actually losing, all right, slowly losing. So this is a very, very important what to say, indicator for you to watch, because when the momentum, okay, when the momentum of the sellers actually are losing, this is a sign that the buyers will start to come in and push the price up. All right, so this is a daily time frame. So I hope that gives you some clarity of how the market is moving, what should you be looking for, and how should you be prepared to tackle any kind of scenario. All right, so now with that, I would like to say thank you so much, okay, for watching. If you are blessed with the content that I've been presenting to you, please, okay, please do subscribe to this channel, like this channel, share this information with your friends, with your family, those who are interested with crypto market, especially those who are looking forward and always, okay, watching about the progress about Bitcoin and so on. All right, so this is going to be exciting. So I trust you are blessed. Take care, each and every one of you. God bless you all.